Sorry about that. But indicators work. Like if you genuinely have an indicator that isn't really messing up all the time or is like consistent over at least a year, that's my thing. I'd only use indicators that I make that are consistent for at least a year and it's showing steady profits. Because then if it's consistent for at least a year, there's a possibility it'll still work in this quarter. And as long as it's still working in this quarter, we're chilling. Why wouldn't I take or risk money on that? If it showed that this year or last quarter or the quarter before that, it's been consistently making money. So that's my thing with indicators. I don't think they're bad, but yeah, now I just really just trade the power of three and the standard deviations. A couple confirmations in there to help me get in the trade and help me get out. But other than that, that's all. But I have took a big break from trading. I feel like that's one thing that we need to start doing, like as traders. People kind of advertise on the internet that they're doing it 24/7. They're not. They're not taking trades every day. You can even see by the people who actually post their trade recaps every single time they trade. They don't post trade recaps every single day. There's people in the space that are like that. Some people post every day, but they like fake their trade or they say they do. And that's another thing. Like the trading space has really became so toxic. And that's why I kind of stopped posting on TikTok. Like it's just it's just terrible. Like people either say you're lying about your P&L, they'll either steal your P&L, they'll either steal your content ideas. And I don't even mark it as stealing. Like when a person asks where the video's from, that's not stealing. You know what they're gonna do. Like you give them, but like a person literally takes what you did and did it and then post it. That's stealing. I don't care. But that's why I had to try to gear off from TikTok. I feel like I was just trying to be in competition to get viral rather than just show my journals and show my entries. So I think that's where I was about that. But a lot has changed since I last posted. I haven't got any more payouts from trading, actually. I don't know if the ones I posted on my channel were the same ones, but if it wasn't, I didn't get any more. I actually fell off. That's why I took the break. I blew $1,000 of evals in one day, which shouldn't even have happened because I have a rule that I don't trade the first week of the month. Why? Because my model is the power of three. That's one of the confirmations. If I take that into account, then the first week of the month, what's going to happen? Or the first week of the first day of the week, what's going to happen? That's why I try not to trade Mondays. I try not to trade the first week of the month. I shouldn't even trade the first quarter of the year, honestly. But we do it. I did it last month and it bit me in the ass because I just got fucked over. But by the end of the month, because I took one trade last month after all of that, and it was some of the best trading I have been in a minute. I absolutely love that trade. And the key point for me about that trade is I was backtesting. For the past week before that, I was waking up, looking at the charts, and without trading, I was just marking out, oh shoot, this is my setup. I would take that. Oh shoot, this is my setup. I would take that. And these are the confirmations. Sweep this high, sweep this low. Did this session through session. And yeah, I would most definitely take this. One of the best things about trading, you have to find your own way to go about things where it's your comfort level. You can be in a trade like that and it's minimum drawdown. Those are that's the most biggest thing for me. Minimum drawdown. There's also things to help you. Like if you do take partials on the trade, Let's have them at key levels. Let's have them at places where price should hit. Let's have my full TP on the last high if I'm longing. You know what I mean? So it's like little things like that you can help with your emotional that I wasn't doing, and it caused me to start losing a lot of money and start gambling. Actually, I was literally gambling on markets, pressing buy, pressing sell as soon as I saw one confirmation, which that too can hurt you a lot. If you're trading something and there's only one confirmation, don't do it. Um, a lot of times that will mess you up because it's like you don't have enough knowledge on the markets yet and you're just doing bull. That's why the knowledge on the market is the best part. Now, that was the first part of the video. I was just wanted to talk about where I was at. Currently just literally one eval. Just gonna pass that, just make the most out of it. My goal is just 3 payouts on it, but you know what I mean? 3 payouts on it. This is different for Tradeify. I've never passed a Tradeify eval yet. So we're kind of taking a break from Lucid. We're going to go to Tradeify, see how that goes. But the second thing for this video, oh snap, got a new car, bro. We ended up getting the car here. I think it's raining outside. Hold on, give me 1 second. All right, yep, 2018 Mustang EcoBoost. I did tint the front windshield. I know that's like a little illegal, but sides 15. These are actually already tinted, so I just didn't bother them. And then that's the back. You can kind of see in through the back, but yeah, that's basically it. It's kind of dirty inside, I'm not gonna lie. Holy crap. Ooh, ooh. But yeah, I want to get the muffler to lead. This is what it sounds like cold start. So not too crazy, but yeah, this is literally not my dream car, but definitely a car that I've been wanting for a very long time. And we already know what comes after EcoBoost 5.0. So that's why I'm driving in the rain, so somebody can hit me and we can get that fucking GT. And yeah, the fastest upgrade of all time. But yeah, that's really what I've been up to, y'all. Let me flip this camera. That's what I've been up to. Nothing much, just trying to really get myself back because I lost myself. I was thinking about only the money and it was really cooking me, bro. Like, hold on. So this is the first step. Of how to use standard deviations. You come here, you get our horizontal lines. And you mark out previous days, highs and lows. This part is pretty easy, not hard, right? You mark these out. First step. After you mark them out, here, let me mark it out on, just to show y'all I'm not bullshitting, this is actually how I trade. Let me mark it out on the Dow Jones as well. Now, this is literally a random day. I did not cherry pick this. I'm going to it, so I don't even know if this trade even plays out fully, but we're gonna see, all right? So we go here, and what do we see? We're looking at this date right here, so let me zoom in more so you guys can focus on it. Not bullshitting. So we see NASDAQ right at this point right here creates a SMT with all of the other indexes because it made this lower low from the previous session high or low, right? So we see this right here, it makes this. So what do? We zoom in, we zoom in, and we get a little closer, we get a little intimate with price. We see what price was doing right here. So what was price doing? We see price came down, made the SMT right here. All the other sessions didn't break the low of the previous session of New York session. This is Asia session. Didn't break New York session's low. We see NASDAQ did. So what do? I draw my fib right here, all the way to right here. Right. So I'm not even gonna look at the higher levels yet. We're gonna see if it pans out or if it doesn't. Right. Next, we come here. We get our rectangle. Right. This is signifying as our breaker. Right. Now, when it's real day, real time, this is all we're gonna see. We're gonna see this. We're gonna see price coming, right? And then we're gonna see this point right here. The price starts coming down. It's this big candle. It comes back into our entry point, and we're like, you know what? Entry, right? So what do we do now? Get our long position. Throw our long. We throw our stop loss. Like I said before, if NASDAQ didn't break the session lower high, we put it on the session lower high. If NASDAQ did break it, we just put it on the last low, right? Boom. We get that. Not even gonna look at. And we throw our TP right here. And let's see what price did. It definitely chopped hard. It edged us right there. But it came back and hit the levels. It hit the levels, right? I thought it just wasn't gonna pan out after I saw it right here. But if we take a look at it, it hits the levels. I don't actually think it ends up hitting 4. So that's why I always do -3, because I'm not that greedy. I don't need 4. Some people do. But yeah, we see it never hit 4. So I always go for -3 because that's some of the best returns, and I'm not risking it because it always doesn't hit -4. And that's exactly how we use it. I just went through how we use it. Comes down to this right here. This was a 5 RR trade, and we genuinely did not have that much drawdown. I mean, beginning of the trade we were in drawdown, but it wasn't terrible. You know, we got kicked back into drawdown, but like we see price. It's not doing too much. It's just enough, right? And so this is really all you need for standard deviation. This is how I trade it. This is how I use it. Other people might use it a different way. You can go follow what they use. This is what I use. It works for me. If you're not able to trade after big bearish moves, don't trade this. And if you're not able to enter a trade off a bearish candle, enter a bullish trade off a bearish candle, or a bearish trade off a bullish candle, don't use this, because you're going to wait for the bullish candle and then you're going to get a worse entry. All right, you're going to wait, and you're just either not going to be able to get in the trade, you're going to get in the trade at a terrible time, you might get stopped out. So yeah, that's how I use it. This is how it plays out for me. And if you want to see more of this, then just let me know. I'll give you guys some videos. And yeah, hope y'all liked the vlog today. This was about it. Just wanted to explain this real quick. Just a 5-minute tutorial on how I use it and my validation for it. But yeah,